Shalom, Mishra. I'm gonna start off source by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai. Double honor supposed to GMS and honesty, brothers are doing the work in truth, war, sincerity. Came across this article says, "What are your odds of surviving a nuclear attack?" This is not great if we're honest. Not as the strap line there. Well, it's not necessarily true. If you're of the elect, then you're gonna be cool. The Lord Himself is gonna send His chariots to save you. Or for those that die, you're gonna come back. As in not die in a nuclear fire, but die before the nuclear fire comes. Because our man Trump's gonna, Lord will bring about this, this war of Armageddon. Ultimately it's the Most High, but for the rest of you people, it's bleak, man. You're either gonna survive to be put into slavery. You're gonna need people to build up Jerusalem again. You're gonna need people to put all the dead bodies from the martial law and the riots into the graves, or you're gonna be destroyed unless you're of the elect. Right, let's read what the scripture says in 1 Peter 4:18. It says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" But he's saying, when this destruction comes, the righteous, they're scarcely going to be saved. So what about all these guys that ain't right with the Lord? They're not going to be destroyed, man. Like I said, they're either going to be destroyed, or it says, referencing of then land of America, that 2/3 of Israel and America are going to be destroyed. Who knows what that percentage is going to be over here in England? You got some wicked ass niggas here too, man. Well, they're going to be destroyed, right? But you see, 1 Thessalonians 4:17, right, says, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we be. So shall we ever be with the Lord." Right, and that's because if we don't go up into them chariots, we're just going to be fried like everyone else. Let me see if I can find this scripture at homophones. Right. It says Revelation 15:2 says, "And I saw as it were a sea mingled with glass, and them that had gotten the victory of the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having harps of the Most High." Let's get the breakdown of that. It says glass mingled with fire, the firmament, about standing in the sea of glass. Says the elect will be on the chariots above the firmament watching the destruction, man. When you're going to be on top of the destruction there, basically watching America get destroyed. Nothing greater than that, man. How some epic music going on in the background, man. Brothers will be crying, rejoicing. It's going to be an amazing time, but that's the only way you're going to, quote, survive a nuclear attack, right? In fact, let me jump onto this next, because the elites, some of them will be doing something quite similar. They'll be watching America get destroyed from places like the ISS, from their underground bunkers, right? But this is what Amos 9:2 says, "Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down." Right, like I said, that heaven there, that's, their international space stations, and that's what really why they're doing all those experiments, man. It says, "And though they hide themselves on the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I'll set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good." In fact, the next one to get after that is what Psalms 149 verse 8 says, "Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand." Talking about Israel, man. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. Right, as the point, it says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So after these people, after these elites, because the everyday Edomite, they're not gonna, the higher up Edomites, the elect of Edom, they don't care about these lower level Edomites. America's gonna be destroyed. Where are all the bunkers for the lower level Edomites? There aren't any. Right, so basically these higher up Edomites that do basically make it through the destruction, right? they're gonna be bound up with what do you call it, chains and nobles and fetters of iron. You know, your Rothschilds, man, your Getty, your DuPonts, your Rockefellers, man. They got the money, they got the funds, they know what's going on. They're gonna orchestrate this war anyway, so they know where roughly where they have to hide out. But they're hiding out, man. The Lord's gonna get them, man. The angels are gonna get them. We're gonna get them. They're gonna. There ain't no escaping for them. Right? This is Jeremiah 15:13 says, because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, referring to America, but it shall be wholly desolate. But he's saying the land of America is going to be completely destroyed. There's nowhere in America where you can hide. Right? You might have your deep underground bunkers, right? But what's going to happen? You're going to have all of those nukes hitting America, right? Let's look at the geographic makeup of America. You've got, Yellowstone. You've got the San Andreas Fault. There, you've got 100 million hitting warheads hitting that land, man. That's gonna cause Yellowstone to go off. That's gonna cause some geographical restructuring, man. You're gonna be hitting the San Andreas Fault line, earthquakes. The land's gonna be rupturing. It's going to be a crazy time. It says, and everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. And that last and final plague that's going to hit Babylon is those nuclear missiles. When you read Zechariah 14 and 12, it tells you that these nukes are a plague. Right? So, like I said, just to summarize, what are your odds of surviving a nuclear attack? Well, if you're of the elect, then you're cool. If you're not of the elect, get ready to be fried. So, I'm going to say shalom.